So something happened today at the movies, which has never really happened before. I mean, it kind of has happened before, but today, not only did I have the wrong seats for our assigned seats and then got completely defensive when the women questioned me about our seats, well, I had the wrong row. So that was embarrassing, and my kids let me know I was wrong, and that was humbling. Sorry, random lady with the 15 children that showed up to this Sunday matinee. I apologize, I was wrong. I normally sit in row F for all these screenings, and I was off by one row today. Please forgive me. You are so right. And thank you for being nice about calling me out. But my kids are getting older. I remember a time when these Despicable Me movies were a big deal, and they kind of grew on me over the years, especially Despicable Me 2. That was like pinnacle. Pinnacle grew, and Minions, and introduced Gru's wife and some really funny villains. And I was kind of expecting the same thing today, which is silly, right? Like, I had actually convinced my teens to go to this film. They were like, yeah, we're not really into that anymore. But I'm like, come on, it's hot. It's 100 degrees. Let's go and chill in the theater. I have free passes. Let's just do it. And what proceeded to happen is I'm watching this film, and not only has the franchise really lost its charm, especially the Despicable Me side of things. I know the Minion side of things have lost its charm. But I thought it was interesting that they brought Will Ferrel in to play the new villain, and Sofia Vergara to play his, villainess. It's not necessary to have name talent do voice acting. It's kind of a cash grab for them. I think that it's not necessary. I don't see any adults go, wow, I really want to go hear Chris Pratt's voice again as Garfield and Mario and, God, whatever the fuck else he's doing. I just think that the monopoly on kids' films these days is starting to show its true side, ugly side. And now they have this, Minions Megaverse, where they're like the Fantastic Four, which is like my favorite comic book of all time. And I found it so sacrilegious that they were, poking fun at Marvel, but also kind of poking fun at, my favorite comic in the world. I don't know. I found the experience a little eye-opening. And I feel like they could have done better with this, because Despicable Me 3 came out in 2018, I believe, that summer. I could be wrong by a year or two, but it's been a while. And I feel like they just wanted to pump this one out, and I don't know. This whole Despicable Me franchise felt like it was saying goodbye to it. But anyway, animation-wise, beautiful. Loved it. Minions did not crack a smile or a laugh too much. Gru, kind of the same annoying, insecure, wannabe dad bod, skinny lower body, bigger upper body. I can relate. The whole thing felt, I don't know, very cookie cutter. And overall, I'm so sad, because I really like these movies, and I feel like I'm rambling right now, but these movies mean a lot to me because I saw these movies with my children growing up. They're now 15 and 13, so if you can only imagine, they're really not into these kind of things anymore. Maybe that's just me, needing to say goodbye to, they're not little babies anymore. And maybe I have to find the inner Gru, the inner despicable myself inside. But I think they need to stop these films. I think it needs to go away. I think Illumination needs to focus on, the Super Mario Brothers and the Zeldas. And do a Duck Hunt. Do a Duck Hunt cartoon. My God. Do something like Netflix has Castlevania. But do something other than these, because, I think it's time to put this franchise to sleep. Kristen Wiig was great. Steve Carell, I don't know. But if you want to get out of the heat and you want to hear other people's children laugh and then perhaps maybe sit in the wrong row just for hell of it and see how other parents handle that melee, go see Despicable Me 4. I mean, it's hot. We're having a heat wave in a lot of parts of the U.S. Our country's about to go the way of a revolution. So, I mean, really, what do you got to lose? Despicable Me 4 now in theaters. God help us all. Illumination. I was illuminated by how bad you are at writing. I